Good morning. You open yet? Hot dogs. Okay. Sounds good to me. Is this the whole community or just your?
This is just us three
just
girls.
You guys? Ladies?
That's okay, you can call us guys. This is God's president.
Yeah, well, there is that. No, wait a minute, the other dog, the dog is the lady. Bella's the lady.
Bella's a lady too.
Bella, you got a visitor? Go come over and say hi.
Oh, you got a Boston Terrier. Uh-oh.
Yep.
Friend. Hello, buddy. Does he bite?
No, she can bite.
Hey.
She barks like
Oh, she's gonna rip my hand off. That's funny. That's my fault. I'm scary looking. There. She's just protecting the yard. That's big. This looks like professionals. Antiques, and more antiques. That's cool.
Not last time, but one time. I think it's when we did that clean out knock.
How much is your Santa Claus?
25.
25?
Yeah.
Motorcycle helmets. Kids, dinosaurs. Yankee hat.
Is it better or worse? Yeah? Is Mr. Wayne still there?
Oh my god. You think he's going anywhere?
Uh-oh. Following me. I'm going back into Delaware with my tail between my legs.
Yeah, I'm headed back to Pennsylvania the same way.
It's a tough time. I wait for those community ones. They're the good ones. So far, I'm just wasting time. And I thought it would be like this. I'm trying, but it's either stuff like that, which is garbage, or stuff like I seen earlier, which is garbage. I'm trying for that secret pop-up. I'm in the back roads of Maryland right now. And it also takes us into yard sale overtime. Well, I'll just ride around a little bit and then head towards home, and I'll be surprised if I hit that yard today. If anything's left here, I'm going to be shocked. This is probably where I should have started. I'm in my hood. I should have stayed home today. The woman's going up and get a camera for me. I'll probably do better at these few houses than I did all day. And then I'm going to be really mad. Bought a Panasonic receiver, $5. At the end of the day, I might have been saved by this Panasonic 8-track receiver. Vintage, $5, $3 for cast iron, Lodge, USA. Number 8. And a Yankee hat for $1, which I'll get 10 or 15 for. Not the Yankees, New York Yankees, a Yankee Civil War hat for like souvenirs. What am I going to do? It was a tough one, but it happens. If it doesn't happen at the yard sales, what it didn't for me on Saturday, you hit Facebook, the marketplace. That's full of milk bottles. I went for 7. The box is full, probably 20 in there, $25. So we'll look at them when we get back to the shack. Yard sales have slowed down, and they'll start picking up in a couple of weeks when the weather really breaks, when the kids go back to school. People want to get rid of stuff, but sales are doing good. And here's some proof in the pudding. Here is something I just picked up, and it went out the door a couple of days later at full price. This fine police badge. I wasn't sure if eBay would kick me off for even trying to sell this, but they didn't. So somebody's got a vintage Sergeant Pottstown police badge. Can't beat that. 3 totes or 4 totes of these planes I bought. What was that, last fall or something like that, or early winter? I forget when I bought them, but they're paying off handsomely. Handsomely is the word. This one went $50. I paid $5. Here's one you list and forget about. It's the New York Yankees. It was signed by just a lesser player. Couldn't prove it, but the person bought it anyway. That went full price. Out the door it goes. I like the mini bats. I like Yankee stuff. I like Philly stuff. The old fans, they sit a while. If you got space to keep them, they'll sell within days to a year. And I don't really know how long I had this listed for, but it finally sold and it went full price. This is a minor league baseball hat. It was on for probably a month and it went full price. Also, this was a nice little sale too. This was the old vintage avocado push button telephone, full price. Somebody sent me an offer one time and said $20. It's about what they're worth. That's what they sell for. I said, no, they don't. I'll hold on to it. I didn't say anything, actually. I just held on to it. It went full price. These vintage phones, you can pick them up for $5. Colors, everything, but even the tan one, right. You know, the basic beige, that will even sell. If you can get for a couple bucks, buy the damn thing. It'll sell. Late spring, I bought a whole bunch of radios. I love vintage electronics. This one sold full price, $40. I paid $5 for it. I'm not going to pay a lot for radios because they're going to sit. Right. But small ones, you can have a whole tote of them, and you'd have 50 of them in there. And you're going to, they'll sell. If they work or if they don't work, they will sell. Whoa, there was some action. That was an action move. You just missed it. Guy cut across all the lanes because he missed his exit. He made it unscathed. Thankful. Back to the sales. This one is a like a Roseville type pottery. I don't know who actually made it, but it finally went, and they made an offer, and I sold the damn thing. It's been sitting for a long time. I'm almost positive I got it from a clean out. So $50 is $50. And we will see some of the milk bottles I just picked up, but here's one that just sold. I picked this up at a yard sale for $1 on a hot day. This is where I bought some radios also, but they had the milk bottle. I said, how much you want? They said $1. I sold it for $25. This was surprising. This sat a long time, and I didn't think it would, but I got tired of it being around. These are some Halloween mugs. They're not old. I paid $5 at a yard sale. These were promoted, though, and I auctioned them, and they went one bid, $19, but they're gone. New stuff, some people have luck with. This, I didn't. It was over a year. It was time to move it. This Viking bird sold. They didn't pay yet. I just sold that at auction, too. Just took it off the shelf. This was $1 fine. I knew what it was. I thought I would get more, but if I listed it for what I thought I would get for it, it would still be listed. So 1 week, I gave them the bid on it. It went for $180. When they pay me, I'll send it out. Hopefully it don't break. About 2 weeks ago, Gorham, whatever. But this was $1. I picked it out of a bin because this one, I could clearly see it was sterling. $150 later. It's just 2 weeks ago. It lasted 1 day. Not bad. Not bad at all. Traffic jam stop, and that means trash pickup. That's right. I'm taking the dog home the other night, and the neighbor stuck a sewing machine carry case jobber on the driveway. So I took it. Walked it home, plugged it in, it worked. I stuck it on eBay auction, and it sold for $25. So anything is it's a good thing I work where I work, and I get all the, the paper I want and bubble wrap, because this baby's going to take a lot of it. Bought a pile of these bike shirts last year, I guess, and I don't have many left. I might have one more left. These things actually sold. This one went for $18. I think I had it listed for $24, but I'll take $18. I mean, again, $1 a piece for the shirts. And sound the foghorn, because this is banging sale. There you go. The cuckoo clock. For parts or repair, sort of. I put in exactly what it did, but I knew this was a high-end one. This was given to me, and they told me I couldn't sell it for 2 years, so I kept my promise. I put it up, and within 1 day, it went full price, $300. Not bad. I was getting lowballed at $200 and $175, but I kept firm, and I think I just sold something else. Why we speak. So there's my sales. Very happy with them, and let's go back and open these milk bottles. All right, let's take a gander at what I picked up earlier today after work. There they are. Let's take a peek at some of them. Start off with Cream Valley Dairy. That's in Woodstown, New Jersey. That's where I was wasted 4 years. Well, wasted teachers 4 years. That's because that's where I went to high school. Here's a nice one. Booth Win. This is a nice one. And I have this. So now I can sell this one. I think I have this. I have this in a small one of these and a big one. It's got a baby on it. If you filled this full of those little styrofoam things, that's a banging bottle. Here's a Schuylkill Haven, PA. Another one's got the baby on the back. We're coming. Time for the Kaufman chocolate milk. So you got the baby on the back. Another one, fill it, and that's a nice bottle. These are nice. Now I'm starting to smile a little bit. It's a shame on this one because it's really lost its luster. Has the kid drinking the milk. But this is from something PA Strasbourg, I think. That's a shame. This would have been a really good one. But that's kind of peeled and it's kind of lost its luster. Chester, PA. So WH Crystal, Chester, PA. That's been long gone. That's a Florida one. That's no big deal. 5 cent Florida store bottle. I think there's a lot of those out there. This is a really nice one. This is Darlington Brothers, Darlington, PA. That's a nice bottle. That's in great shape. I don't see any boogies except a boogie inside that, but that's not that can wash out. That's just dirt. That's a nice one. Ash Meadow, Higgins, PA. This is a clean one. Very nice. Very nice. Millville, New Jersey. This is a nice one also. Very clean. Combs, Millville. Combs, Phone, Millville. And another nice one. The Jersey Calf says for quality, ask the Stevens Brothers Dairy. What's that? Carbondale, PA. That's in Carbondale. So that's sweet. That's in really nice shape. I'll take them. I only was supposed to get 7, and they gave me what she had, and it's $25. And then I've got all these small ones in here. No, there's small ones. A little bit of everything here. Here's a Big Daddy. This is Reading Dairy, Reading, PA. I'm sure. This is a really nice one. This will clean right up. That's Clayton, New Jersey. I like it. I like that one a lot. That's a good one. It's dirty. That's all. That's all that is dirty. There's a little Maine milk bottle, so don't know much about that one, but it's clean. There's a little Maine milk bottle, so don't know much about that one, but it's clean. And here's the other ones are no big deal. This one's some Painted Post, New York. So I kind of like it. Overall, this is worth my time. These are worth my time, so I'll get into them later. This one's got that big old nasty chip on it. That would have been okay too. That was out of Philly. Now with that chip, I just think it'll go in the trash. So that's the pick. That's what I had. I just put them all back, but there's some good ones here, like this one. On the banging meter that I will be showing at the end of these videos or during these videos, there's the banging meter rating, and that's it for this video. So with sales and buys and crappy yard sales, I'm Harry Humstone. Until the next time, I say later.